You have no idea the amount of ignorant mess we're about to get into right now.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black on Black Cinema. I'm your host Jay. I'm here with my co-host Micah.
Hey.
And Dorian.
Hey.
All right, guys, we're back. This is episode 154. Carmen, a hip hopera. This is the 2001 black hip hop
made for TV movie.
Okay, that's right. It's MTV Studios.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, they didn't put it in theaters?
I mean, they might have.
They shouldn't have.
It was made for TV. And it shows.
Yes, that was made for Harbor East.
Just whatever TV you had. But this is a 2001 sort of hip hop, R&B. I guess it's just solely hip hop remake of
pretty much
the very famous Carmen Jones movie play. This is starring Beyonce, Knowles, and Mekhi Phifer. And Mos Def and Rah Digga for some random reason, directed by Robert Townsend. Now, Micah, you chose this movie.
No.
Did you not?
See,
Who's waiting for this shit?
I am a man of the people, and I am appreciative of all of our fans. Fans of black people and blackness and black movies, and every once in a while we get suggestions from them. And there was a large female contingent that was like, yo, you got to do this movie.
And it was on Netflix.
And now it's on Netflix. It's destiny. You got to do this movie. So I'm like, you know what? I'm the man of the people. We will do a movie that you people have requested, and we're not going to do that anymore.
It's so funny because every time we listen to the Peanut Gallery, we get screwed. We get totally screwed.
Oh man,
we're never gonna listen to you again.
This is your fault.
Yeah. No. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm doing the movie a disservice. I forgot to add. There's two other people I want to shout out. Reagan Gomez Preston, who is in this movie, and Wyclef Jean is in this movie. We'll get to it.
Yes.
I forgot Wyclef was in this as I was watching it for the first time, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
okay.
Nah, we good. We good.
You just... Okay. This is the second major African-American adaptation of Carmen Jones, but I feel like this is probably the most memorable. For me, I think it has more impact.
Don't for all the wrong guys.
Yeah, for 100% wrong.
Put some respect on Dorothy Dandridge.
They were just like, step aside, Harry Belafonte, just move. We have Beyonce and Mekhi Phifer here. It's fine. Poor Dorothy Dandridge getting just pushed aside for
I didn't realize
tour de
this.
force
I thought this was older than 2001.
Yeah.
When I looked at the date, I'm like, wow, it's 2001?
No, this feels like 2000 to me.
Really? It feels like 1992 to me.
Let's see, I wouldn't go that far down. I would think like late 90s, kind of early 01s, but it don't seem like 01's been that long ago.
This feels exactly like the hip-hop version of Mission Impossible 2. It's in that same hyper 2000. Everything about it screams 2000.
Oh yeah, it's
everything
dripping with fucking Nextel pages.
Right. Boost Mobile probably produced this film. Like it just feels like 2000. Right. Just like Mission Impossible 2 could not feel any more 2000s. That's what this feels like to me.
Oh,
again, Micah chose this because he loves this movie. Dorian, had you seen this movie before?
No, never saw it before. This was my first time. I remember
so we're all virgins.
Yeah, right. Yeah, cherry popped. God damn, I regret it.
Yeah.
I remember like back in the day, it was like all this buzz about it coming. Yeah, Carmen Hip Hop Opera, MTV. Everybody's like, watch that shit. Yeah, I'm glad I missed this boat. Don't get me wrong, it was funny ass entertainment to watch, but now, yeah, nah. Mm-mm.
Do you think you would have enjoyed it if you had seen it in 2001?
Fuck no.
Because you would have been what? 22, 23?
No, probably like 14.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. 14.
Yeah, about 21, 22. So yeah, nah. No, I even then I had a much more discerning palate. No, that shit wasn't happening.
I'm looking at this because I had never seen it until now either, and I'm thinking to myself, at 21, would I have liked this? And I'm like, 100% I would not have.
Yeah, no.
I would have been like, this is not good. That being said, it was a heck of a movie. Micah, your thoughts on it, and then we'll kind of go around.
This is one of the times that I wish Terrence was here, but I kind of don't. But I'm glad he's not here because I would really like to get his commentary. But I absolutely know that he would just shut down and just be like, "No."
End of this.
Right.
Like, fuck this shit, yo.
It's kind of how I feel about this. It's kind of how I feel about
Which
this.
is great because you're doing the walkthrough for this episode.
So I have
go
to
ahead.
talk.
Good.
This is Beyonce's first acting role. Mm-hmm. It's her first film.
It's weird that she got other ones.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's really bad.
we on another episode that starred Beyonce, Obsessed. I remember us talking about
So much better.
Beyonce's acting being poor and that she should just sing all of her words and that would make it better. Nah. Nah.
Turns out we were 100%
We
correct.
were way off. Nah, this is not good. This is not good on any level. I know I say this every time we have a bad movie, but I 100% believe that this is the worst movie I've ever seen. Robert Townsend, who, we give a lot of flack, but I respect Robert Townsend as a creator and as a person who, puts black people in movies and tries different things. Nah, that's all out the window. Robert Townsend, I don't know how he got work after this. He did the 5 Heartbeats or whatever it was called before this.
That's crazy. That's crazy because that's a good movie.
Hold on, wait, no. Since we're talking about
That's a legitimately
since we're
good
talking
movie.
about production, let's get to the writer real quick before we start.
Okay.
The writer is Michael Elliott. So he wrote this.
Oh no.
He also did the Aaliyah movie. Just Right with Queen Latifah and Carmen. Like Mike. Wait. But he did Brown Sugar.
How, dude?
Yo, exactly. Yep.
How?
Exactly. I'm like, how the
I think that might
Was
be
Brown
another-
Sugar the the Aaliyah movie would have been the latest thing.
Yeah. Yep. Brown Sugar. Yeah. Aaliyah
Because
with
Brown
Queen-
Sugar
Yep.
is so amazingly good.
Yeah.
Wow. What a mistake. But I guess you gotta trip and fall before you fly.
Yeah, yeah, trip phone, bust your goddamn head wide open. Shit.
He was like, look, I figured out all the things I did wrong in this movie. Let me try it again. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of amazing when, that's why I try not to tie writers or directors who've had,
anybody can make a flop.
Anybody can make a flop. And sometimes you can get it right? Even after making a flop, right? Because again, you could do 5 Heartbeats before this. And then do this, and you're just like, but what? And 5 Heartbeats is legitimately. You can go back and listen to our episode on that. It's a legitimately great movie, and it's enjoyable from start to end.
I don't know what happened.
Wow, I bet I could guess. There are a lot of people in this movie who are of the main folks. You've got Mos Def and Beyonce, who are not actors, at least not at this point in their career.
Right.
Mos Def had done more acting in the later
stage
years.
and stuff. But even before that, I think he's kind of classically trained. He went to school for the arts. He was actually heavy into acting more before he started rapping.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
It does not show in this movie.
Yeah.
It does not show in this movie
It
at all.
didn't need to show.
No, it did not. He really hyper-focused on making one of the greatest rap albums of all time and just shut out acting clearly for a couple of years. And then he went back to acting, which was great. Yeah, what this movie feels like to me is it feels like a high school play to me. Like a high school play of a classical play, right? It's like if you had a bunch of elementary or middle school kids trying to do a play version of Pulp Fiction. You'd be like, wow, this is not good compared to the original.
No, it's like a East Side High production.
I mean, one could argue that's absolutely correct.
All those badass kids here, y'all do the goddamn production.
Right, you
Yeah,
right. And that's what it feels like. So in a way, I don't want to shit on it that bad. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to. But you know why you're here. But I do feel like it's such a young inexperienced version of Carmen Jones,
Right.
that you're just kind of like, oh, they tried. They failed, but they tried. But I appreciate them trying to put a new spin on it. I appreciate Townsend picking a bunch of young artists, right? Because this movie is clearly geared. It feels like that Leonardo DiCaprio led Romeo and Juliet movie, right?
Okay.
Where you're taking a classic story and you're trying to pivot and focus it on a young generation to get them to appreciate a classic, right? And that's what it feels like they're trying to do. They're like, look, kids, I know you've likely never seen Carmen Jones, and it's a really big deal, and it's a super huge thing,
Right.
And you know, Carmen Jones specifically is like, these are your people, right? Like, you know, Harry Belafonte, Dorothy Dandridge, these are your people. This is your parents' generations, like, or maybe even your grandparents' generations. Great fucking film. You don't know about this, but let me bring this material to you in a way that maybe you'll be interested in it, and maybe you'll go back and watch the original and have an appreciation for it. The problem is, when they did that, it sucked.
Yeah, and they went way left with the Romeo and Juliet one. Even though they could made it contemporary, young actors, new looks, you know, new camera,
A new setting,
new setting, they still kept the verbiage. They still kept the language. They kept it very.
They kept the essence of the story. Like,
Exactly.
Carmen Jones doesn't end like this. Like,
No, they changed the ending.
yeah,
It's wild as shit.
It's very different. It's very.
You could have used young black actors and updated it, but still kept the essence and
Is
the feel of it.
I think
Is it
they
hip-hop?
tried.
I don't mind the hip hop. You can still sneak it in, but it was just.
I think they
weak.
tried to do a tragedy,
Yeah.
but it didn't make sense. Like, none of the decisions that the characters made sense.
None of the decisions the director made sense.
None of this makes sense.
That'll also be true in the
Like I know you don't like Chirac, but come on, yo.
Is Chirac better than this? You're asking me?
No, I'm telling you, it is.
No, it is. 100%. It is.
This is not good, guys. This really isn't good.
Is this movie basically just dividing by zero?
Yeah, because I'm having a very difficult time trying to process this.
Rack your brain around why 1 × 1 is 2.
Terrence Howard level math filmmaking.
He discovered his own molecule the other day.
Let's get started.
He's been busy. He's been busy.
I don't want to talk about that.
He went to Oxford. I told him about it.
Yo, this movie starts off, you know, like a play with a narrator. The narrator is Da Brat.
The BRATT.
And she is rapping in a jewel-encrusted do-rag.
You know what? I'm mad though. As soon as it started, I started bopping my head. Like,
Because you like
because the Brat.
Because you like the Brat's flow.
Yeah, the Brat's
the
awesome.
words are stupid, but you like her flow, and that's a lot. You're gonna hear that a lot.
I'm like, get it, baby, go.
It's hard not to like the Brat, though. Like, it really kind of is.
So yeah, it
Was
basically
Missy Elliott not involved in this movie?
I don't know. By the way, Brat, if you're watching this,
She's not watching.
Yeah, she ain't watching this. So the film, in quotes, opens up with Mekhi Phifer's character, Derek Hill, Sergeant Derek Hill, and his partner, black guy,
Yeah, cop.
yeah,
Philly cop.
he's been in a lot of things too, though. I never remember his name.
I just don't remember his name. I don't
even know that he's really named all that much.
And they're just kind of riding around, and we established that Hill is engaged and he's a cop, and you know he loves his fiance Reagan Gomez Preston. I mean, who wouldn't?
Yes, Lord.
And
Yeah, can we just stop for a second?
yeah,
She's still super fine,
Yes.
and Beyonce is super fine. Because, like, they're like 20 or 21 years old at this point.
yeah.
Which is a weird thing in a later scene. Because, like, I don't really like the fact that, like, Fred Williamson, who is at least, at that point, 68 years old, is just like, yeah. I'm like, yo, all right, yo, relax.
Look, let's kind of
be their grandfather.
Let's kind of jump into it real quick. So we have Beyonce, Reagan Gomez, my girl
Rod Digger.
Rod Digger. Well, I mean it's Rod, but the Brat and Joy Bryant. Yeah, what's the fine motherfuckers in here?
Yeah, no, like, it's a solid casting.
Yeah,
No, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm looking at Beyonce like, God,
Yeah, she was
overrated my ass. This motherfucker fun.
Yeah, no, I mean that is kind of like you do kind of get that in the movies. Like when people are like, I don't think she's that great looking. Knock it off.
Kiss my ass.
Knock it off.
Shut up.
You don't even believe that. Like, you don't even believe that.
Reagan Gomez,
One thing I don't like about Reagan Gomez's character and Mekhi Phifer's character, and again, it's a fine choice. I just don't like it. They're such goody two shoes. Yeah. It really gets on my nerves. Like Mekhi Phifer is like, no, I don't even want to hear about these hoes, as you call them, in the club last night. I am an honorable gentleman, and I only go home, make oatmeal, and sit down and read a book with my girlfriend. Like, all right, relax. Two guys driving around in the car. One guy's married. The other guy's single. No, you'd be like, yo, tell me about these hoes. Tell me. Because my life is not like that at all. Knock it off. Oh, I just found that to be funny. No, I don't want to hear about these hoes. No. Yeah, okay, dude.
We cut to a corner store, a liquor store,
in the hood,
where we see
it's a random white guy, though.
Jermaine Dupri.
Just randomly. No,
it ain't random because you got Bow Wow. Well, you're about to get Bow Wow. You're getting Jermaine Dupri too.
Yeah,
it's a package deal.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't.
And they're both the same height, and they're 30 years apart.
I don't understand what is going on with the editing. Like, is Robert Townsend trying to make a music video?
Dude, feels like it.
With the repeat shots.
I thought something was wrong with my Netflix. Like once, all right, twice. Like, wait, hold up, something's wrong. Like, and then it started playing. Like,
right.
Right. This is clearly a camera choice.
Right. Like, why is this terrible reveal of Mos Def super slow, super slow, and then it's just regular. Oh, okay.
It's gravitas.
Nah, yo, it's fucking crap.
Mos, man, you too good for this, dude. You're too good for this, Mos.
So Jermaine Dupri is like, oh shit, 5-0, right? And that's my Jermaine Dupri. I don't know what he sounds like, but he sounds like this in my head.
Well, he kind of looks like that.
Gotta grab my Lucky Charms before 5-0 comes.
God damn.
And
he was more like, can you believe I'm sleeping with Janet Jackson? None of us can believe this. None of us can believe this. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
I'm short with my money long. Yeah. All right, nigga.
And he's like 5-0 coming, and he's like, oh no, that's just Miller played by Mos Def. That's just Miller undercover, right? So Mos Def rolls up, and we see this very slow reveal of him, as we are surprised that Mos Def is in this thing. And Jermaine Dupri goes up and is like, hey, here's your drugs because you're a crooked cop, right? And Mos Def is like, yeah, you better have my drugs, and where's my money? This ain't then she's like, oh, I have your money, man. It's like, nah, yo, this is more like, you ain't partners. We partners like I'm the pimp and you the hoe. So where's my money, hoe? Like, all right.
Off the bat,
feels offensive.
They wasted no time with the dialogue. Like, it's just bad off the rip.
Oh, and yeah, no, it never is like, oh, this could be good. No. Immediately, you already know.
So they get a call, right? There's an APB for a stolen Durango. And
yo, again, wow, man. Again, this is 2001. What did niggas like? Durangos. They did.
Wait, the Durangos, the car, and the boots.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
So we see the red Durango, and it's somebody stole it, right? So Miller is on the scene. And
why are they driving so erratically on this quiet street where there are no cops?
Because it's stolen, and that's how you drive stolen cars.
They're trying to roll the damn thing in the middle of the street.
Clearly cool set because nobody's on the street right now. Like, nobody's on the street.
No one, yeah.
But wait, no, I thought it was going to be something with this because when they kept cutting back to Driver, they specifically kept it to his rearview mirror. You don't see his face. I'm like, all right, he must going to be somebody that's going to be revealed later in the movie.
No.
My wife thought it was Kenan Thompson.
It looks like it. Yeah, it does. No, she's 100% right.
And so the car careens out of control and stops at an alley, right? And the two men in the car, not Kenan Thompson, I don't know what happened to him. He just
did.
He just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
And his partner, who was in there, was like, "Yo, what you steal this car for, yo?" Is Lil Bow Wow, and Lil Bow Wow's in this movie.
Put some respect on it. Shad Moss.
Yes.
Little Shaddy Moss is in this movie.
And that nigga looks exactly the same as he's done for like 20 years.
I'm glad you said that for a scene that'll come up later on because I have questions.
I think I have one. I think it's the same one. I think so.
What kind of penal system is it?
Right. Is he supposed to be like an adult who's small? Or is he supposed to be a kid? If he's a kid, what the hell is he doing in grown-up people jail?
Yeah, I saw
What the fuck? What's going on in this movie?
I saw that shit. I was like, wait, hold up.
like there was no reason for him to be a child in this movie. Like he's in jail with like he's got fucking rapper hands and all this other shit. I'm like, yo, you're 13.
Why is he at Rikers?
Bench pressing 225 pounds. I would just like to add, he had 2 plates on. I was like, wait, what?
Yo, like Mekhi sitting there like, no, he pontificating like, yeah. Oh, see, fucking bowing, come on, the shit house, yeah, man. What the fuck are you doing here?
Did they say little boy prison?
Knock it off.
So that shit was funny.
So Miller hems up grown ass Lil Bow Wow, and he throws some drugs on the ground. He's like, I caught you with these drugs. And
so this takes place in Baltimore. Got it.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, Philly ain't up but North Baltimore.
Yeah.
And Derek, Mekhi Phifer's character comes in and is like, "Yo, I saw what you just did. What the fuck is this?" And Mos Def was like, "You ain't seen nothing, man." And it
It's
was
so
like,
by the way, it's funny because Mos Def, you can hear you can hear his rap style in even regular spoken dialogue. Yeah. Like all I'm hearing is like, yeah, okay, those are lyrics to Black on Both Sides. Like that's all I hear. That's all I hear throughout his entire talk. Like, some people have like their regular voice and then when they rap, it slightly changes a little bit. Like Jay-Z doesn't sound when he talks as he does when he raps at all, right? It's like 2 different people. Most stuff sounds exactly the same all the time.
Most sounds like he always kicks some slick shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey Reagan.
So
Put his arm on.
was it Lieutenant Miller tells Sergeant Hill, arrest this little boy and throw him in grown people jail. And then we cut
but that doesn't make sense to penal code. I'll say put him in the grown people jail.
None of this shit makes sense.
Oh, and he also threatens him. He's like, yeah, you out in the streets working the beat. Maybe you end up in one of these dark alleys. It don't go so well for you.
Yeah, goddamn.
Random,
All right.
I was like, I think this guy might be corrupt.
Thin ass blue lines.
You're crooked. We get it.
But your cops don't exist.
We cut to a local cop bar run by Fred Williamson.
Jesus Christ!
Can
you imagine going to I went to a bar,
cop bar.
Like I've been to a bar that, unbeknownst to me, was a Republican bar, and I was just like, I don't like any of this. Like a cop bar. Now, if I see more than one person in a police uniform, I'm walking out of.
What do you think would be worse, a Republican bar or a cop bar?
What's the difference?
There you go. So yeah, we established that Lou's bar is run by Fred Williamson, who's Lou. He's got a waitress named Reagan, played by Reagan Gomez, named like Camille or something like that, and she is the fiance of Sergeant Hill. So we see Sergeant Hill is there and Miller is there. They get into a little bit of a confrontation, but it's just like, fuck you, nigga, and we'll fuck you back. And all of a sudden, here comes Carmen Brown.
Yeah, I didn't understand. What was the name?
Brown.
It's Brown in this. But why did they need to change her name? Is Jones not a black enough name? It feels pretty black.
I'm glad they did. Because I don't want any one more association that's not linked to the better Carmen movie.
I would make the argument: is it that this one isn't the best one? I think it's a question worth asking.
Carmen comes in, played by Beyonce, looking all fine, right? She's wearing this. She's wearing this red dress, and she comes in and everybody's literally licking their chops, right?
Yo, this dude gets in trouble. It's hilarious. Hey, Carl, how you doing, baby? Yo, your girlfriend is sitting right there.
Oh wait, but you know what? With the whole beef we had about the whole triple takes, this one I didn't mind.
Yeah, no, this was fair.
Look, this is the only one.
Like, give it.
This is the only one I can think of.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't believe in my heart of hearts, I do not believe that they had to style Beyonce for this movie. She is wearing like all the clothes from music videos I've seen her in.
Yeah, it's a fucking extended ass Destiny's Child video.
Yeah, like there's a certain point where she's wearing like this t-shirt that's kind of like cut off here, and like I'm like I'm pretty sure you've worn that in a video. She was like, "Nah, I got this. Don't worry about it." Yeah.
Like, I wore this on Tuesday.
Yeah, I was like, all right. I mean, I ain't mad.
You know, given the production value, I wouldn't be surprised if she had a bunch of hand-me-downs that she's already worn before.
They were like, "Can you just bring your own clothes? You don't really have the budget.
Right?
You're way too popular." Is Beyonce? She's not at her peak. She's still in Destiny's Child at this point, right?
Yeah, she's still in Destiny's
But
Child.
honestly, on like low budget type of shit, that's kind of the norm. Like I've been on a couple like
Yeah, for
sets.
people who don't know, you're an actor.
Yes.
You gotta give him the smoldering look.
Smolder, like, well, yeah,
Do you
like,
have a low budget black film he could be?
but a couple of productions, they were like, yeah, like just bring your own clothes. And at first, I was like, what the fuck? But once I started going to stuff like that and seeing the clothes they would have if you didn't bring your shit, I was like, yeah,
Let me go.
because they may have some ill fit and shit. Like,
Let me style myself.
It's a double X. This looks stupid on me.
You look fat enough.
Yeah,
Nigga. Get in
put
this.
this cop outfit on. This cop outfit is ill-fitting, it's fitting as shit.
You got paper clips holding the back of your shirt.
Yeah. So I literally had at one point I started like buying certain shit that's I know it's kind of standard. They always ask for.
Yeah.
So I got my shit because y'all not gonna have me looking crazy on screen. Nah.
That's funny. See, that's how that's how you end up. What was it in Commando? The fucking bad guy. He had to bring those clothes. You know he did. Should look ridiculous.
So,
Freddie Mercury.
she comes in, right, and we get another musical video, right, with weird transitions and weird fades, and
He's way too pumped.
it's just very odd. But eventually, because Carmen's hot shit, and everybody wants to fuck Carmen, right? I get it. And
I mean, nothing has really changed for Beyonce's career at all.
no.
Zero. How you been that fine for like 20 years? It's ridiculous.
Jesus Christ, this is a
And
long ass song.
she ain't got that much weight on it either back then. She has a nice weight
she was
on it.
actually pretty.
Yeah, but she's a bit,
she's only gotten better.
Good
She's only
God.
gotten better over the years.
So we cut to I think at one point she kind of makes some flirtatious lyrics towards Derek Hill's way.
Yeah, she sits at the bar next to him and basically like
I'm a fuck
put his pussy on your face.
not you. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. And
and Reagan Gomez is like, bitch, I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting right here.
Reagan Gomez was like, Larry, come on, I need to talk to you in the back. Derek, I need to talk to you in the back.
Oh, wait.
She's like,
Wait, I'm sorry, but before we get to that part, this kind of go back and forth between her and Mos. Yeah, I was actually kind of on that shit. It's hard to make Mos look bad when he's rapping.
It is because
It's
he's
hard, yo.
but
He's
you got-
rocking with that shit.
But
man.
again, he is fresh off. He's only 2 years off of arguably one of the greatest rap albums of all time.
Yeah.
He's in his fucking bag in this movie. He's like, oh, I get to be in an acting movie and rap. Oh, so
Yeah.
step aside. I got this. But like, it is. He's the only one when there's musical interludes that I'm like,
Right.
I'm interested to hear what he has to say.
Look,
I am not interested in hearing Beyonce rap.
Like I want to be mad, but I'm like, yeah, Mos. Yeah, Flacco.
and then you got his boy rapping. I'm like, all right, shut up, yo.
Yeah, this is not Tyler
My man
quality.
said-
Yo, why was he not there? How did they not get him as the second person?
Yo, dude said I take my gun off. I'm still packing the Beretta.
Yeah, I was like,
Yo,
all right, relax. These lyrics are wild.
All right, but back to Beyonce putting the pussy on Derek's face.
Yeah, so Beyonce is like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you, Derek, and he's like, nah, I'm engaged, and then Reagan is like, hey, yeah, hello, and the two of them go in the back, right? Reagan Gomez's character and Mekhi Phifer's character, and they start talking, and then they have a rap or whatever, and she's like, yo, what was all that about? And it was like, well, I'm with you, baby. Yeah. And it was like, and why
She was digging me. I wasn't digging her.
Right.
I didn't even know. Was she even there? I didn't even see what she looked like.
And she's like, well, why you a cop?
Yo, what? What the fuck?
Yeah, there's a couple of hard turns. You'd be like, yo,
dialogue took a left. Like, wait, how did we get here?
there's a lot.
And the delivery of it, like, ooh.
Like there are a lot of there are a number of instances where women seem to not understand the most basic of things.
I know the other way you're talking about.
Like, but that's not my call though. Like, but okay, that's how the system
You want to be with me?
Like, but I knew. Like, yeah.
But I sacrificed myself. Yeah, but I don't want to do that for you. Fuck you.
Yeah, Carmen's kind of a bitch.
Carmen's a stone cold bitch.
Yeah, she is.
So Hill and Kayla, that's his fiance's name, they make up, they kiss, and all of a sudden they hear a bunch of
Even that was a hard turn.
There's a lot of, you can get a lot of whiplash with all these turns. They
Poor Mekhi Phifer caught between Ring and Gomez and Beyonce. What a life this guy had to lead. How do you choose?
So they hear a commotion out in the front of the bar, and it turns out that Carmen is getting into a fight with one of the women whose men was literally licking his lips as soon as Carmen came in. and
just a word of advice, married men or men in relationships. Maybe when you see a woman who's single and you're there with your girl, you don't go, looking good, baby. Like,
Right.
Yeah, keep it tight.
yeah, just relax.
Like, yo, your elbows kind of ashy. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. I can't believe she was wearing it. No, you do what every other guy does.
Right.
You cut her down.
You see that bullshit she wearing?
Yeah,
you do
trampy.
You do what Morris Chestnut did in the When the Bow Breaks. You say, "Nah, baby, I don't like them supple, firm breasts, that juicy ass. I like you.
I like you.
Say, wait, what the fuck?"
Yeah, every guy who's ever been in a relationship knows that move. Yeah, she was dressed like a whore. Look at that. Look at that dress. Titty all out. Yeah, I definitely don't like
Who
that.
likes that?
Like, babe, you see her shoes? Like,
Yeah, right. No, I like when you wear a burqa. That's what I'm into. God damn it.
So yeah, one of the women, she says something to the effect of like, why you looking at my man, right? And Beyonce's like, I ain't looking at your man looking at me, bitch. And they're in a fight, and they break the fight up, right? And
It's exactly a conversation that happened in Houston at one point.
and what's his name? Mos Def's character is like, all right, Mekhi Phifer, go arrest her. And he's like, nah, I'm busy. It's like,
this is my day off.
it's like, yeah, you gonna be busy if you don't do what I tell you to do. Now arrest her, right? So he's like, all right, come here, I'll arrest you. And he cuffs her, and she's like, I don't want to go to jail. And
I'm too fine to go to jail.
Right. And he's like, I got to take you to jail anyway. And she's like, maybe I'll suck your dick. And
essentially, that's what it was.
And he was like,
She was like, I will fuck you right here. And he was just like,
Yo,
no, we're going to jail. Nah, yo, you're not that strong. I'd be like, you know what, you're right. You ain't going to jail tonight.
What Chris Rock say? You can't run that fast.
You can't run that fast, dude.
You can't run that fast.
What happens next is exactly like, no. This is why you don't put yourself in that situation.
You took her home? Before you took her to jail, you took her home.
right.
Yeah.
So he has her in the back of the squad car, and she's like, oh man, I got this jewelry on. Can we stop in my house and I can drop off the jewelry and then you can take me to jail? And it's like, no, I can't do that. Please? Okay.
Yeah, please.
No.
And then he looked in the rearview mirror and was like, damn, it's Beyonce. All right.
He looked in the rearview mirror and was like, why is it so fuzzy back there?
Yeah.
What's with all the fucking balloon lighting and the double vision? Like, all right.
You know what that's for? That's when a man can only see with his penis. That's the vision. That's penile vision.
She was all up in his ear, too.
No, it's a wrap.
Look.
Look.
We might not make it to the house.
Yeah, knock it off.
Knock all this shit.
No, there are, I would argue, a lot of women, but especially women who look like Beyonce, have that power. Like,
this is
like if a guy was like, no, you going to jail, I'd be like, no, I'm not. You'd be like, you right.
Yo, she was literally like right here just doing all that fucking body rolling and shit. No, you gotta go.
Could you please stop? I'm trying to do a job.
So this dumb nigga drops her off at her house, and she was like, "I'll only be a second," and he says, "You got 3 minutes." Okay. That 3 minutes is more than a second. Hurry up, bitch. You gotta go to jail. And he's walking around. He's walking around, and he's looking at all these like terrible inspirational quotes.
Why does she have postcards framed above her fireplace?
They're just like random ass postcards in like Arial 12-point font. That just says like, "Be best. You can do it. Go, girl."
Wait. Hang in there. Wait, I hate that shit. Be best. You're missing the fucking word.
Yeah, it doesn't have an article.
You're missing the word. Be best my ass.
Yeah.
So he's like, "All right, I see you want to be an actress," and she's like,
No, hold. Let's not gloss over that. She literally has books on the table about acting and method acting. I can't help but feel a level of irony that there are these acting books because ain't nobody on set crack a single one of these motherfuckers. Like, again, I can't slam the movie that bad because it's just a lot of people who are just not real actors, they're actually just musicians, but it is just kind of fun. It's like, how to do method acting. I'm like, crack the book.
Yeah, I saw that shit like fun. That is very like right on the nose.
Yeah. None of us have done it. And those books all look new, which makes sense.
So he's like, so Hill was like, "All right, look, time's up. Let's go." And he opens the bedroom door and he sees Beyonce in a bunch of lingerie, and then it's just like,
bruh.
I think I'm in love.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. This is why you don't put yourself in that situation, because you cannot run that fast. You can't.
Yeah, she does.
I'm not going, not me now at 39 and married. I'm not going to Beyonce Knowles hotel room, because guess what's going to happen? If Beyonce's like, "I need to smell your dick," I'd be like, "Here it is. Sorry, I can't get away from you."
She did a fucking lip bite.
Knock it off. Knock it off. I'd be like, "That's cool. I'll wait downstairs."
At that point, your best bet, just shoot her.
She was resistant.
I felt threatened. She whipped my dick. She whipped my gun. Yeah.
No.
So this is another musical like interlude, right? And Beyonce is like, "Come get this pussy, come get this pussy, come get this pussy," right? And Derek is like, nah, I can't do that. No, I'm gonna have to arrest you. And Beyonce's like, "Come get this pussy," and then Derek is like, "All right."
Yeah. No, but that's why you'll put yourself in that situation.
He figured out he couldn't run that fast.
He apparently in that one moment, in that split second, he was like, "All right, like this is supposed to be her seducing him, right?
Yeah.
Like those two are as far away from each other as you and I are, and she's just fucking dancing and shit." And
does he look like Beyonce? No. That's the difference. That's what. She is in lingerie.
Look, we gotta get this
turning lights off, I would have ran.
See what is, Michael? You don't understand. We have to get this movie moving.
Apparently,
we got time for no build up.
We cannot hit the 90-minute mark, otherwise the film will blow up.
Look at this. Look at this scene. She's out there doing. Look, she's lowering the lights. She starts doing a seductive dance. It's a rap.
She does a snake dance.
Yeah, come on, you're done. She does the same dance as was it From Dusk Till Dawn?
Selma Hayek.
Selma Hayek. Yeah, you gonna run from Selma Hayek? You can't run from Selma Hayek. She got superpowers. No.
At one point, Derek is like, "Yeah, I got a girl, but I'm feeling you right now, so I'm willing to end this relationship to this woman that I'm about to marry, and be here with you." Maybe it's just me, Like I just can't. I can't fathom that, I'd have been out that house. I'd have been, all right, look.
I'd have never gone in that room.
Man. Right.
No, not ever.
I'd have did my fucking job. There's more cops not doing their goddamn job. I would have did my job and took her to jail. Get out.
I'd have probably let her go. I know me. I'd have let her go. I'd be like, "You're cool, but I can't. I cannot go to your room." I'd be like, "Yo, she punched me in the face and ran."
I couldn't hack it. Sorry, bro.
She's strong, dog.
Well, apparently,
she started singing. I forgot my lyrics. I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Started doing the fucking hand thing. And it was a rap.
Carmen put it on him. because
The screen turns red.
yeah, the screen turns red, and they wake up the next day. Next day, we cut to Hill's character.
Hold on. Did she fuck him so much on the couch that he just never got to the bedroom? Or did she fuck him so much in the bedroom and then just walked his ass out there and was like, go sleep out there? Because that nigga woke up on the couch.
Yeah, he did. He did.
There wasn't no room for two, so yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Beyonce fucked him so good, he sleepwalked afterwards to the couch.
No, she probably put his ass out. Like, you sleep on the couch. That was good. This shit's mine.
Yeah, don't touch me.
So the next day, like you said, we see Hill there, and he's just like he's spent. He's got his balls deranged, right? and
He don't hear 14 cops walking in.
right. You know, him just bust through the door, go to the sink, open up a cabinet, get a pitcher, fill the pitcher up with water, walk their big fat asses over there.
He don't hear none of that shit.
He don't hear none of that shit. And splash water on his.
What y'all doing in here? Nigga, there's a whole forces here.
Wait, no. It's a bottle of champagne, so he didn't hear the cork pop.
Like, damn, that must have been really good. This nigga is not
So
out.
these cops, they wake him up, and is Lieutenant Miller there, and Miller's like, "Oh, hey, what you, fuck you been doing, bro? Guess what? You under arrest for aiding and abetting a fugitive or not doing your job.
He said aiding
Dereliction of duty.
Dereliction of duty and obstruction of justice. I would just like to point out, Mekhi Phifer is being railroaded for obstruction of justice, yet our president can't even get in trouble for this. All he did was fuck Beyonce. We can all at least understand that.
Yeah, that's like administrative leave. Yo, look, stress down.
Yeah.
That's for a while.
And to make matters worse, Miller called Kayla, what's his name's fiance, and
He's so pretty.
and I don't know what kind of police protocol this shit is, but
It was just being
Does
a
what he
dick.
wants, baby.
Yeah, right. It was just being a dick. Hey, bring his fiance in so he's covered in fucking sticky champagne with no shirt on so she can smack him twice. Wow, nigga.
That was a good smack too.
so
Shit.
she smacked the shit out of him, and was like, "I hate you, yo, I hate you." And then Mekhi Phifer gets hauled off to jail.
Because there's no due process at all.
I mean,
Nothing.
so while in jail, look, I'm just going by the Wikipedia from now on, yo. If I skip something, just let me know. We'll stop. We'll go back.
No, we're probably not.
We
Go
good.
ahead.
So while in jail,
Go and throw it into hyper mode.
yeah. You know,
Mike is like, if this episode lasts more than 90 minutes,
I'm gonna blow
you're
up.
going to explode. Right?
So while in
Mission
jail,
Impossible assignment.
while in jail, Hill can't stop
Adult
thinking.
jail.
Yeah.
I think we should mention.
While in grown-up ass
Call
jail,
that shit Rikers. Fuck it.
Hill can't stop thinking about Carmen, right?
All right.
And
I get it.
It's
I don't.
it's kind of odd, right? Because like you see this, like you see everybody's in the yard, right? And everybody's fucking doing, you know, stereotypical jail shit.
Well,
right?
hold on. Before you get there, like when he's in jail, there's a scene of him thinking about Carmen, and then they cut to Carmen and Rod Digga and I forget the other one's name.
Troy Bryant.
Joy Bryant.
And they're all
Oh, they're
doing
reading
tarot cards,
yeah.
which is a really big thing in this movie. Look, I don't want to be disrespectful
Did you see
to
the
people.
original?
I have not. But
Okay,
I've seen parts of the original.
That's the one thing I do know about the original. That the tarot card thing got to play the part. Play the part in it.
Okay, I don't mean to be disrespectful to folks, but tarot card reading is horseshit and it's not real. And you shouldn't believe in it because it's just BS.
No, not to be disrespectful.
I am not trying to be disrespectful.
Right.
I didn't call you an idiot. I'm just saying this is bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, you're falling for
Bullshit.
bullshit.
Like,
yeah.
Here's a random card. Ace of Spades. I don't know. Like,
Did you walk today? Oh, I did walk.
are you an introvert? No. I know you're an extrovert. Exactly. Do you like being around people? No. I knew that you didn't. So like, wow. Okay.
But wait, my thing is like they fell really, really hard. But again, we gotta get this movie going because they wasted no time. Like he's writing letters. I'm thinking about you. I'm ready to change my life for him. I'm like, wait, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
like you
whoa.
spent the night with her, yo.
Yeah, we were just fucked.
Well, I mean, look, we talk about how
can
like
get brunch.
mesmerizing Carmen is to Hill, but the reality might be that they were both super sprung because apparently Hill put put it down in one evening.
Clearly, goddamn.
I mean, look.
He walked in there like he had Jay-Z money.
Maybe he did shoot a shit.
I mean, look. If you get a night with Beyonce,
you better put in work.
You better do whatever you got to do.
Hold on, I gotta order some more Mojo Rise.
Look, if I tell you what, if I get one night, yo, she's getting all 47 pumps.
All of them.
All of them. I might even slow stroke it. Shit.
Here you go. Now I'm done. Please don't touch me. I'm tired.
So he's obsessed with her, right? And he's obsessed with her, and he's talking to his friends in jail, in man jail, right? In adult jail. He's talking to his friends Jermaine Dupri and Lil Bow Wow. Lil Bow Wow is in grown-up man jail.
No, hold on. I'd like to think that in this, he is a grown-ass man, but he's just a little person.
That's the only way. That's the only way I can fathom that.
Lil Bow Wow is just little by stature, not by actual age.
And he fight like a man that's trying to fight, but ain't never fought in a day in his life. First of all, he got his dukes up, and they're all the way out here.
Bow, right in your face.
They're all the way out here. He got his dukes up, but his whole face is exposed, right? And then you know how dudes are scared, like they want to come in and fight, but they can't. So they think that. But they think they Bruce Lee and shit, so they think they can use their offhand to swat back the other guy's
or like
hand.
grab the guy's hand. Like, no, you gonna reach and you're gonna get hit right in the face.
Right, yo, come on, yo, that shit tripped me out.
You've never been in an actual fight.
I love watching dudes who think they can fight like that.
You remember back in the day, like when dudes do the other bullshit when they had their fist up and they try to like do the kick, like the kick to kind of fake you out. Man, bow, that shit. Yeah, he really just bench pressed 225.
What did I tell you, yo? He does. Mekhi Phifer, a grown-sized man, only benches slightly more than a small child. That is amazing to me.
Oh, man. I totally fucking missed that.
I was like, are those 2 plates?
I mean, look, I guess this scene is played for laughs, right? Because you see these big niggas in jail getting held back. Look, getting held back from Lil Bow Wow. But I don't find it funny. So we cut to this party, right? And Carmen and her girls, Rod Digger and Joy Bryant, because I don't remember their names. They're at this big party, right? At this nightclub. And there's a brief confrontation with Carmen and Miller. Miller is steady trying to get in between them cheeks, and
again, we can all understand this.
Look, I get it, right? And all of a sudden, the local rapper comes in,
Mr. Dalvin from Jodeci and shit.
This nigga looks like
bullshit. That's
I thought it was Dalvin. Oh, that's Dalvin.
This nigga looks like
just
fucking
not Blaze.
This nigga looks like the cross between 2001's Shaggy and Marlon Wayans. Like, this nigga looks like a Wayans brother, yo. He looks like the one that they forgot about, yo.
This dude could not be more 2000s.
Great value.
Like, he really couldn't.
Great value, genuine and shit.
Yeah. Fake genuine.
Yeah.
Now I gotta admit, cause I'm sitting there watching.
Guaranteed.
Like, I saw the Averex, like, wow, dude. Yeah, look.
Don't act like you ain't have one.
I'm about to say I may or may not have been a participant in some of these fashion choices back then.
I mean,
yo, my mom was not trying to. My mom, I couldn't afford.
Yeah, I wanted the Averex. Yeah, family wouldn't have it. Nah, nigga, you got a job. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I couldn't afford an Averex jacket. My mom ain't trying to buy me an Averex jacket. I don't even know what a Pelly is. Like, nah, yo. Averex clothing was really ridiculous. It's still around, I think.
So let me ask you this though, since I'm looking at her. So we got Rod Digger. First off, Rod Digger is probably one of my second favorite female rappers. Okay. Period. Who are some of your favorite female rappers? Like, give me a top 5 right now.
Top 5?
Top 5? Shit, I don't know enough about music, so I'm just gonna name some that are off the top of my head.
MC Lyte,
Rod Digger, MC Lyte, Jean Grey, Queen Latifah.
Yeah, Queen Latifah is probably my favorite.
Micah.
Yes, I know who Jean Grey is.
I don't know.
Yes, I know who Jean Grey is. Yes, I know who Jean Grey is.
She was in that really terrible X-Men movie just recently. Like, you just turn it on. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like most of the modern day female rappers. Although I mean I like Cardi B just fine, but like I wouldn't put her in like any sort of top echelon. Probably MC Lyte and Queen Latifah were my favorites back in the day.
Okay, yeah. Like, I'm kind of in the same boat, like, you know, Latifah, not in no particular order. Latifah, Light, Rod Digger, Brad.
Yeah, and Brad.
That four already. Jean Grey, definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to throw Lauryn Hill out there. Lauryn Hill was a monster.
Yeah.
Her catalog wasn't.
Let me tell you something, yo.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell y'all something.
No shit.
Don't at me.
They don't know how.
Overrated.
As a rapper or as a singer?
All of it.
All of Here's the thing.
What?
I can't even disagree with that because we haven't had enough of Lauryn Hill. Is Lauryn Hill like a flash in the pan? You don't know.
Thing, yeah.
Like
that was my thing.
Like she's super fucking talented.
The talent was there, but we didn't get the material.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't have the material to back it up and say, yo, she's the greatest. Nah, I won't go that far.
If she had done maybe 2 more albums and they were to the quality of the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, then it's undeniable.
Yeah.
It's undeniable.
I respect the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
It's a great album.
I don't want to hear not one more song from it ever again.
Well, they've been played to death.
Yeah.
And it's because she doesn't have the catalog, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now she does almost like a fucking house music version of shit. Like, I remember I saw her a couple of years ago, and you know the song X Factor, right?
Yeah.
You know what? We could all be so simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got on stage. That shit was like fucking mega mix, Brit mix, fucking Europeans. Like, boom. Like, whoa. Not to mention she came 3 hours late. But her entire set was fast as shit.
Yeah, she don't want to be there. Wasn't her whole thing like she got like people don't like to work with her? Like she has like, you know, personal assistants or whatever.
Yeah.
And she doesn't talk to them. She writes things that she wants to tell them on post-it notes and just sticks it there.
You think my fucking rip is goddamn complicated shit?
Yeah. She's just like, go get me a ham sandwich. Fuck out of here. like just do it. Like, so apparently, yeah, she's a real nightmare to work with.
But you need to get familiar with Jean Grey.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I got introduced by Jean Grey through one of Tyler Kweli's albums.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's yeah.
What about like how do you guys feel about Nicki Minaj?
I liked it when she was still kind of underground. I didn't mind it so much when she finally kind of broke through. She's decent enough. I'm not really a fan. Like,
yeah,
but I mean, it's not for me. So
it's just not for me. Yeah. Like I still stand. It maybe is an old fashioned statement. I still stand by the point that her best stuff was the lyrics on Monster. I still stand by that. I do. I don't think she wrote that.
Yeah,
but it was really good. Yeah, I mean, you know, Foxy Brown, Lil Kim.
I was always more Foxy than Kim. I didn't mind Kim. I like Fox a little bit more though.
I'm probably more a Lil Kim fan than I am a Foxy Brown fan, but at the same time, like Lil Kim was a pioneer because she did rap music and she made women's sexuality like she kind of took it and owned it, which was a big deal. Foxy Brown always kind of rapped like a dude to me. And that's not a negative. I'm just saying like that's how it always felt.
As a matter of fact, when I think about it, that's why, like, as much as I love Lil Kim, you had to be kind of careful rapping her lyrics sometimes.
Yeah. I used to be scared of the dick. Now I throw lips and shit. You'd be like, wait.
I'll catch you on the next bar.
Yeah. You just hum along like, yeah. And I shot that nigga. That's the part I like.
Foxy, I can go right in. The same thing with the Brat. Like, so I always love the Brat too. Like, she's highly underrated, I think.
Yeah, she is highly underrated.
Yeah.
What's her name is also highly underrated too? Eve.
Oh yeah. Eve was dope.
Yeah, Eve was dope because she could Missy Elliott. Yeah.
And
she's also Missy Elliott, first woman to be inducted into the Music Hall of Fame for songwriting.
Okay.
Just like the other day.
And it was the other Shauna. She was with Ludacris.
Oh yeah. Okay.
She had a group prior to that. She still did some stuff after Ludacris stuff like that. But yeah, she's a beast too.
What was that one chick who or one woman who was in that Jay-Z video?
Oh, Mill. She was trash.
Mill. No,
she was trash off the rip.
I know.
With her fucked up eyebrows.
Yeah, but I thought she was attractive.
Yo,
if it's the same person I'm thinking of, was she in the Jigga What video?
No, she was. I think she was. But her first video was Can I get a?
Yeah.
You ain't gotta be rich, but fuck that.
Yeah. That was it.
Yeah, she was whack, dude. Get your life together.
No, I agree, but but at the same time,
you're making early 2000 decisions.
I mean, one could make an argument. All right,
sorry.
Please, for us to continue.
We are at this nightclub, and Carmen is chilling with her friends, and all of a sudden, local rapper Blaze comes in, and Blaze is like, "Hey, I want to talk to you, Carmen, because you're the finest woman in here." And
I don't know if you know, but I got millions of dollars.
I'm filthy rich,
and I feel like that's enough to fuck a regular girl like you. Which is what rappers are basically saying when they meet women in club. Hey, look, I have enough money that I'm pretty sure I can fuck you. Is that cool? Yeah? All right, great. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Did you not see them spell my name out when I walked in the door?
Yeah, right. They said that shit. Yeah, he said that shit.
So he's like,
how many letters in my name is how many times I get to fuck random chicks?
He starts talking to Carmen, and he's like, so what you trying to do with your life, you know? And she's like, I want to be an actress, and I want to have a TV show and movies and sitcoms.
And that nigga's like, nah, I really care about your life. I really want to hear it. Like, nigga, no, you don't. I'm watching a movie and I don't care.
They got real deep real fast. You know what? This should be a No Time to Bleed episode because they have no time for shit in this movie.
Like, as I'm watching this, by the way, I was thinking, wow, this should have been an episode of We Love Trash. As us just watching this and commenting.
Yeah.
Because it's so unbelievably bad.
God damn.
Yeah, we got places to be.
So Blaze is like, yeah, you know, I got hookups and I can hook you up with managers and shit like that. And in LA, all you gotta do is come with me to LA. All you gotta do is just drop everything you're doing right now and come with me to LA.
How much do you think this works in real life?
Way more often than you think.
Oh, hell yeah.
100% of the time. 100% of the time. If I was a rapper or some big time person who was just out to just get laid as much as possible, I would go to places in the Midwest or, you know, like other, you know, basically not New York and LA, in Miami. And I'd just be like, yeah, I can get you. You can be a model. You can be a superstar. Just give me a number. All you got to do is do this list of dirty shit I'm into at my hotel room tonight, and then I'll make you a star tomorrow. I bet it works 100% of the time. Nobody wants to live in Philadelphia over living in Hollywood.
He's like a sleaze.
What? Fucking fake Just Blaze isn't a sleaze? Whose hairline started back here? Can we please talk about that? And I'm saying it as a bald man. But this guy is a superstar. Apparently, I could also be one.
But yeah, if I was a celebrity, it'd be on.
Yeah,
maybe that's to the extent I'll be selling lies and dreams, motherfucker. Goddamn.
I think you think way too highly of yourself. I do not believe you. I don't believe you at all. That shit worked on Rod Digger and shit. They were like, we going to Hollywood. You're like, yeah, y'all going to Hollywood.
I'd be like, look, I'll take you to Bennigan's. What's up?
Yeah, it's the best you gonna get. They don't call me 47 for nothing. That's it.
So Carmen is like, so fake Just Blaze offers her, you know, all you gotta do is just drop everything you're doing and come with me to LA right now. And she's like, nah, I'm staying here for love.
He was like, you was willing to suck a dick outside of a cop bar 2 days ago.
That's what I'm in love with, though.
Because I love him.
We cut to Carmen and her friends back home, I guess, somebody's house. And we get one of the worst music videos I've ever seen.
About to go off. We're in for a treat, baby.
Yeah, I disagree. This is amazing.
This is, I mean, look, I know you got Rod Digger in your movie, so you got to have her rap.
Of course.
But, wow, this is not.
Oh, Rashia.
This is not good, man.
Digger. First name. I'm pretty sure she wrote the lyrics.
She's pretty much talking about how
for everybody in this clip
about how, you know, we want to, you know, we going to LA and we gonna make it big
boy clubbing,
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and hang out with Shaq.
No, they're not even making it big. They just tricking.
Yeah. God damn.
Sunset Air Force One. Yeah, awesome.
So we cut to Carmen sleeping.
From Chloe glasses. Good God Almighty.
What do they have Beyonce wearing?
It's so fucking early 2000s.
Everybody got bedazzled headgear on and shit.
This was fucking couture.
It was something else.
So we cut to they leave, right? They go to LA immediately, right? Because they want to be with Just Blaze. And
Can I just point something out? This movie was released May 8th, 2001.
yeah.
What?
Like, what? Yeah, I just... This movie is really in that fucking wheelhouse. It's fucking bizarre. It's really fucking bizarre. Yeah, just, like... this is just months before 9/11.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking weird?
Shit, yeah.
Like, the world changed so dramatic. It got so serious.
Yeah.
Like, you got Rod Digger wearing a bedazzled fucking leopard hat, like, yeah,
In
we
front of a
making
green
money.
screen talking about Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Like, this is just life. Like,
Yeah.
I feel sorry for kids who started life really, like, in the world where you realize the world's going on right after this.
Yeah.
Like, the world was so profoundly different. Rap music feels very different at this time.
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know, there are moments that's serious, but a lot of it is just having fun, right? Like, kind of innocent fun, where you could have, I don't know that you could have a movie with prominent rap artists now like this just being goofy without it just being like, oh why are they acting this way? Right? Like, there's a lightness to this movie in all of its stupidity that they're just allowed to be kind of goofy about.
No, it would work. It would work with today's rappers.
Would you understand them?
Would you need to?
That's fair.
You know what? Fair enough.
Lean.
There's a joke about the terrorists wanting to attack America after seeing this movie. I just haven't figured it out yet.
Oh, great. This is why we're coming.
We should have did this whole show in rapping couplets. Just like we should just like.
No, that's way too much work.
Shit.
That's way too much work for me to sit down and try to. I thought about doing that for the Black Dynamite episode, but I'm damn sure not doing it for this shit.
They work for cover.
So we cut to Carmen in bed. She's sleeping, and all of a sudden, this fucking creep just shows up and is standing over her bed. And oh shit, it's Hill.
How the fuck he get out?
When the fuck did he get out of jail?
was in
Did he
jail.
escape?
Yeah.
Did he get a boost from Lil Bow Wow?
I had so many
Little
questions.
Bow Wow broke him out of jail.
I like, did he get out? How long was he in?
fuck
Like,
happened?
yeah, I don't know.
What time is it? What time is it in relation to when we saw him in jail to right now?
It must be pretty short because doesn't she? So she tells Rod Digger and is it Joy Bryant?
Yeah.
She tells them that she's gonna come because they're leaving to go to L.A. She tells them she'll be there in 2 weeks. So I guess he's coming back in like just under 2 weeks. Because when she shows up, she's like, "We need to move," and he's like, "Ah, that's cool." She's like, "We need to move today," because I told these two tramps that I was coming in 2 weeks. And I don't want to disappoint my hooker ass friends.
And they hold me a seat at Sizzlers.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, all right. So this is kind of random. This is a very small nitpick, but fuck it. You know, what's up with how everybody sleeps in this movie? Everybody's like so content and very like. Yeah, like she's in the bed. She's in the bitch like a fucking vampire. Like
That's how we did it before 9/11. We were just chilling.
Didn't nobody sleep like that. Man, you sleep. You're wild. Your arms all over the place. Covers on. Oh man,
That's so funny.
So they get into an argument because Carmen is like, "Oh, hey, I'm glad you're out. Now it's time to go to LA because I promised my friends that we would go, right?" And he's like, no, I'm on probation.
This whole.
I thought you wanted to be with me. I'm on probation.
By the way, all of the point of me going to jail was your fault.
Right.
It wasn't my fault. I mean, it was. I mean,
No,
couldn't
it was
run
his
away
fault
from
too,
it.
but goddamn, yo,
I've been in the clink. Like, what the fuck?
I thought you want to do something with your life. I'm on probation.
That is how the penal code works. I know we got little kids in that jail, but this shit is some adult shit. Stop playing, Beyonce. Goddamn. And he starts getting mad and he starts talking. He starts doing his rap and he's like, "Yo, I used to even sculpt the mashed potatoes with your face in it, and I used to have to fight dudes who was looking at their plates." I was like, "Yo, what kind of lyrics are those?" No, and I'm not making that up. He literally says, "I was sculpting your face, slanted eyes from other guys." Well, hold on. He said something about mashed potatoes like right before that.
He actually started getting better with his rap delivery too.
Yeah.
Earlier it was terrible. But
Yeah.
at some point, he found his niche.
Yeah, by keeping you on the brain in the kitchen, mashed potatoes, I was sculpting your face, slanted eyes from other guys when they looked at their plates. You don't know how much I care, neither blah, 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 blah.
What?
Yeah. So he was sculpting her face out of mashed potatoes, and then when guys looked at their plates and saw that, he was like, yo, I gotta fight that nigga.
Right.
He looking at his mashed potatoes like, I'm looking at my mashed potato.
Nigga, are you trying to fuck my mashed potatoes?
Yeah, like, you trying to take my joke, my fruit cup?
It was a cocktail.
That movie is ridiculous.
They
Scrum master.
so yeah, they get into this big ass argument and
Do either one of you own a chain?
no.
Now or then?
Sure.
Then yeah, I definitely had
Did you sleep in your chain?
I mean that's a recipe.
He did. I never.
only when I had like a little company or whatever. Like I
Yes.
flex my little bird chest and shit. Trying to be sexy.
Yo, wait up.
Yo, my chain was tight to hold up. My chain was dope.
You're like, no, hold on. I got to defend this shit.
I got it from Gold Valley right there on Howard, Utah.
Yo.
Cumulatively diamond cut. with the like the
Nigga, if that had a medallion on it.
the Madonna, the Mary.
Yo, close your laptop. Yo, you need to leave.
That was my go-to.
You
right
actually
there.
wow, that's amazing.
18 inches too? Because when the first guy was 12 inches. So it was kind of like up here
A little
bit.
tight, a little too tight.
I got that fucking extension. Oh, it was like, couldn't tell me that. My fat phone couldn't tell me shit. Fuck out of here.
Wow. I haven't had a chain since I was probably like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when people still wear chains now, I think that is wild. Like 40-year-old dudes are like, nah, I got a chain. I'm like, are you a rapper?
I don't mind.
You're just a regular dude with a job? Like, that's crazy to me.
I don't mind it, but here's my nitpick. And dudes, please stop doing this shit. And they've been doing it like forever. If you choose to put on a button-up collared shirt,
Don't wear it outside.
don't wear your goddamn chain over top of it. That shit looks corny as fuck. It's bad if you got the chain on. But stop that shit. Just either leave the chain home or just tuck it in the shirt. But no, it's quick to, I got a job. I got a job interview. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Nah, the people down at UPS need to see this herringbone. Like, they really don't.
The herringbone's a fucking death trap. It would tear your neck.
Tear your fucking hair
neck.
on your neck.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck that noise. They looked cool.
Yeah, until you got bent up.
Micah, did you have a chain at one point?
No, my parents would not let me get a high top fade, let alone a chain. No, of course not.
Where the fuck you going? You want to sell drugs? No.
No, it was more like, no, I have one, so you ain't gonna have one.
I think everybody's parents had some goofy shit at some time. Like my mother, till this day, she cannot explain. She had a rule for me at one point when I was a kid. Like I could not get black sneakers.
What?
Exactly, Mike.
You couldn't get black sneakers.
Nope.
What was the reason?
I don't know. I thought about it.
She don't even know now.
Yeah, I thought about it maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. And I asked her, like, yo, like, what was up with that back in the day? Like, I couldn't get black sneakers. She's like, I don't know. So you just robbed me some aspect of my childhood and can't give me some validation for it.
For literally no reason at all.
No
It's also
reason.
easier to keep black sneakers clean. She was like, nah, fuck that. White sneakers.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Get over there with a toothbrush. What a weird position to hold.
Don't ask me.
So Hill and Carmen are they get into an argument. Next scene, fade to black. Next scene, we see Hill, who is not a cop anymore. He is an ex-con, but he's still allowed to go into this cop bar. I don't
Open arms too. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
What's up, crooked cop?
Those are your friends and all. But I didn't think that's how cop bars work. But like all cops, they just fucking change the rules and shit to suit their own fucking needs. And he comes in and he gets into an altercation with Miller. At one point, Mos Def raps that Carmen is just a silly hoe, and
Get punched right in the face.
and Hill just decks his ass right in the face.
What they should have done
This
is
is a freestyle battle, basically.
like, you know how in like video games, like in Street Fighter, you get hit and you get like the stars and shit.
Yeah.
He should have gotten hit and it's just like bees and lemons.
Honestly, at that point, at this point, I wouldn't have been surprised if they did that shit.
Buzz, nigga.
So he, Hill goes out and his partner, his ex-partner was there, and Miller is like, he talks to, what's his name's ex-partner, and is like, no, go arrest him. Cause I said, go arrest him. Cause I'm above you. And, Big Boy is like, no, I don't really want to. And Miller's like, do it, bitch. And so he goes off, right? And we cut to Hill and Carmen, and they're like, Hill is like, yo, we gotta go right now.
Yeah, like, oh, you want to go to California? We're going to California.
Right. We're going right fuck now.
Fuck probation. I'm fucked up.
Right. And then, I mean, wow, this is the worst montage. This is literally the worst montage I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, this green screen is amazing.
This is the... Oh my God. This is fucking terrible. But apparently they drive from Philly to California.
Yes.
And it's just the worst, guys. It's just the worst. Like I would say watch this movie just to see how bad this green screen is.
Okay, there is a moment during this green screen where Mekhi Phifer is driving the car most of the time, and then I guess he gets tired and they switch, and Beyonce's driving the car, and Mekhi Phifer leans over, kisses Beyonce on the cheek as she's driving, and I guess he's like, ooh, I'm cold, and he takes Beyonce's jean jacket and lays it over him. For some reason, I just found that to be hilarious. He's like, ooh, it's cold out. Like, just put the top up.
Yeah, I never seen a montage this bad since probably the first Austin Powers, but that was on purposely trying to be funny.
Yeah, exactly.
They thought it was hitting on.
No, they were nailing it. They were super nailing it.
Look at how fast they're going in their convertible, yet Beyonce's hair is just stiff as a board. Like, they're not like it's little stuff, yo. Like, it's little stuff. It just
Here's an idea.
gets on my nerves.
Here's the idea. Don't make it in a convertible at all.
Right.
Just don't make it in a convertible at all.
No, you're driving to California. It has to be a convertible.
I guess it has to be.
Yes, it's a must.
They end up at a motel.
A roach motel.
This shit is not good, right?
Beyonce just never believed in wearing full shirts.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I'm not upset with that.
No,
I'm fine with that.
Did you hear me complaining?
Damn, Sheila. Shit. All right.
So what's her name? Carmen is going off for job auditions, and Hill is trying to find work as doing whatever
at a local sitcom is what it looks like. The sitcom takes place in the janitorial staff.
Like Beyonce goes on audition and Lim goes for looking for work.
Yeah.
And Beyonce's not having a good, things aren't really working out for her because she's acting and
she sounds like she's from Houston and is bad at this.
Right.
And really bad.
And she's at one audition and she's acting, and this white lady who I guess is a producer or whatever, she's just disgusted with Beyonce's acting, which is
sound more like
fine.
A nigger.
Right. But she basically says, can you sound more like, black, like Shanae, or I was
like straight up verbatim. Shanae.
Yeah, she was like, "Can you be more urban?" I'm like, one. She was like, "More urban? Like, what do you mean by that?" She was like, more black. I'm like, yo, Beyonce is from fucking Houston, nigga. That is as black as it gets. Have you heard her speak? She's not like it's not like she's speaking like, yes, I would like to say. No, she's doing her accent. It's from Houston. Like, come on. Like, it's pretty goddamn black. It's pretty black.
What's the weather out here? This dude got
what the fuck kind of what role is this? What role is this that all these women who are just like, they all look the same, right? And she's like, can you make it sound more urban, more black, more Shanae like? And then the bitch is like, these bitches just don't get the piece. They don't understand the character that I'm trying to make.
You know what it probably was? Sita from BET.
Oh, God
She
damn.
didn't get that little did she?
God damn.
But it's funny. I guess they're
nail
auditioning.
this shit.
I guess she was auditioning. Like, I guess the audition had multiple roles because, like, yeah, she wants her to be more black, but like, yo, there's mad white people.
What is this blonde-haired white woman that has this light shown on her for some specific reason? I guess it's to show the contrast between Beyonce and
A bunch of other regular-looking women.
right. But like, what, you gonna tell that white woman to act more black, more urban, more shenane?
Maybe it was a very progressive role. But the stereotypes of white
sound like
women.
some white.
That's one thing I'm glad I
Yes,
kind
it
of
is.
missed, because this shit right here, like the big room of auditions, nah. It ain't like
You don't
like
have to do this?
It ain't like that no more. You may have to do it every now and then, but for the most part, you're not in a big room like this where everybody's kind of looking at each other.
It's all like appointment based.
Yeah, it's
right?
appointment based. A lot of times, do shit on the computer or you send a video in.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, because that shit right there, I'm glad I missed that.
Yeah, that's that American Idol fucking TV shit.
Like a Hollywood
no,
Shuffle.
Yeah, no
I ain't
thank you.
got no weapon.
Did you ever have you ever had to play sort of a like a shitty stereotype?
Fuck yeah. But yeah,
Like what?
I was on like 3 BTs, like For My Man, like playing like criminals at work, playing some pizza scumbag motherfuckers and shit. The only time I had a white collar crime where I played. What's
Were
his
you a
name?
white collar criminal?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it was his name
But
was.
still a criminal. Yeah, that's shit.
Oh my god, what the hell is his fucking name? Shit, he was a PG County executive. Jack Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 'cause when I got it, I thought, I'm like, Jack Johnson. I'm thinking like Jack Johnson, you know.
Nah.
And so I looked it up, I'm like, oh, so I never heard of it.
Oh, the folk singer?
Yeah, right. So I looked it up.
The least offensive fucking music ever that you listen to, you fucking dork.
Some soft shoe.
You listen to that with your son, don't you?
No, we listen to a lot of like children's stuff now because they say those songs have certain melodies that
I feel like Jack Johnson
to
is
them.
right there.
Boy, you gotta
All that shit is like the least offensive music of all time.
But that's like sleepy music. Like you need like uppers basically.
Oh, you don't put on like some fucking DMX?
Put some Woo on. Woo's for the children, man. You know the deal.
Yeah, I would.
He's still young enough where I can listen to whatever, and
He's not gonna pick up on the words.
yeah, he
Oh
don't-
well,
he
guess
doesn't-
what? Guess what? When we watch him, guess what? Putting on DMX.
Yeah, you don't find out the wrong
Nah, I
time.
don't want him to be a homophobe.
All right, that's fair.
You gonna find out the wrong
Hell,
time.
it's hot, Dad.
You gonna find
know that?
Yeah, you gonna find out the wrong time. He been listening. You want another hamburger? Shame on a nigga. Like, yo, whoa.
Even if we squash the beef, I ain't touching your hand. Like, what, nigga?
Break the ruckus. Like, all right.
Like, why are you yelling at me?
Nigga Jack Johnson.
You're one.
That shit was wild. I never heard of him, but I told my mother about it. She, oh yeah, the PG County dude that told his woman to put the money in her panties. I'm like, what? So yeah, look it up. And I looked up the footage on YouTube. Yeah, you can hear him on the phone where the feds are busting into the house. The wife is panicking, and she's like, "Well, what you want me to do with all this money?" He's like, "Yeah, put it in your panties, baby. Put it in your panties and go out the door." And like, yeah, wow.
Did you get to say that line?
Yeah, I actually did.
Good for you. That's pretty good delivery. Not bad.
Where the fuck are we at? Yeah. So what's his name? What's his name is trying to find work, and
that
everybody
See,
that
why you don't
is-
support black men?
There's an outfit from Bugaboo.
everybody
That's what I
that
said. I'm
is-
telling you, dude. That is a. She's wearing an outfit from a fucking a Destiny Child video. She looks-
everybody that he's every place he's applying is like, hey, we need to run a background check, and he's like, no, you don't need to run a background check. Dude, he was like, yeah, nigga.
If you say you don't need to run a background check, nigga, we
really need to run a background
Yeah.
check now. And one guy caught him. He was like, "There's a warrant out for your arrest in Philadelphia."
He was incredulous as shit.
And it's so funny. He goes to call the LAPD. But Mekhi Phifer's like, he just rips the phone like out of his hand
the phone off,
and then runs out. The guy was probably just like, click. Hello, LAPD. Yeah, the phone still works, dum-dum. That's not how technology works.
man.
So they go back and we cut back to their Roach Motel, and Carmen and Hill are getting into an argument, and this is this argument just got on my goddamn nerves. Like, Beyonce is lucky that she is wearing what she's wearing, that I would have to watch this goddamn argument. Basically, Beyonce is like, yo, you supposed to be supporting me. I mean, this was your idea to come out to LA. Support me right now, goddammit. Get a job. And Mekhi Phifer's like, the fuck are you doing?
He's like, yo, again, I was on probation, and now I'm a cop on the run.
No.
I can't get a job.
I really need to watch the original to see.
It's just like this. I mean, I would argue not even as good. I mean, they're really nailing this. Dandruff could have learned a lot from Beyonce.
Yeah,
right?
clearly.
She's also wearing the same outfits. Again, a lot of bedazzled outfits.
Yeah.
Yo, this argument really pissed me the fuck off. You can see this argument on YouTube. That's the first clip that I've seen of this movie before we started this. And it just doesn't make sense. And everything about this movie
makes sense.
Everything about this movie is moving at a rapid clip where motivations are turned on a dime, and this is just poor filmmaking and storytelling.
Yeah.
So yeah, they get into an argument. Says everybody. So they get into an argument, and what's her name leaves, and she ends up finding her friends Rod Digger and Joy Bryant. Right?
That was the most random ass shit. How she found him.
She was walking down the street.
She wasn't walking. She just said like, oh.
And they were like, and action.
Right. Fancy meeting you here in Los Angeles.
Dusty ass looking beamer. Forgot it.
I know. They're like, oh shit, son.
What's funny is Beyonce's walking, and there's no way she couldn't have seen them.
Right, because she would have had to walk past them.
Right. So
no, she didn't want to walk. She just jumped out the window and just landed on the pavement right there.
Fucking Iron Man style.
Oh, what y'all doing here?
We on the Roscoe's again.
They like every day since we've gotten here. Then they walk across the street after catching up. They walk across the street
to ass crack is out.
Thank you. This is exactly what I was going to. That's why I paused it here. Yo, this was a fashion in 2001. Her ass crack is out. Literally,
again,
I'm looking at Beyonce's is. It is almost millimeter away from seeing Beyonce / Jay-Z's ass crack, and I find that to be disturbing.
As I pause that moment,
I mean, like, yo, why are you even wearing pants? Your ass is out. Your ass is out. I'm fine with it. I'm happy with this fashion. I think it should come back for some people, not all.
Yes, man.
But yeah.
But you know what? I saw an interview with I never really knew much about Joy Bryant. I saw an interview with her on the old Deez and Mero show. She's like just basically a model.
Okay.
And she's done some smaller movies and stuff like that. But I saw her on an interview with Deez and Mero, and actually I was like, yo, she's kind of fucking cool as shit.
Oh, that's cool.
And she made her even hotter.
I mean, she worked in this movie. I mean, she did her thing. For what it was.
So they're crossing the street because they see a tarot card reader, and
they can't wait to spend their money on bullshit.
And they go over there, and the tarot card reader, played by Wyclef Jean.
Nigga, when he fucking moved forward out of that darkness, and I saw it was him, I laughed so hard. Yo, my stomach hurt. I was like, what the fuck? You too close, man. You too close.
You even make the song.
He reads their fortune. He reads Rod Digger and Joy Bryant's fortunes, and it's all like shit. Yeah, it's all like it's all don't get me started on that goddamn Uno conversation.
Reverse.
Don't get me started on that shit.
Look, the answer is if you play by the rules in the game,
they're not. Uno doesn't have rules, yo.
Yeah,
Uno doesn't have written instructions.
Pile on is always appropriate.
Yeah. It all depends on. Basically, the rules of Uno are the pile-on rules depend on where you are. Right? Some people you can only pile draw twos on the draw twos. Yeah. Some people play how it really is meant to be played. A draw card is a draw card, nigga. Yep. You getting 4, 6, 8, 12, 14. That's how you play.
That's how you play it.
Look, that's how little black kids learn to count. All right? That's how many draw cards you get.
Y'all fucking wilding with that shit. Wait, hold on. As far as I'm concerned, like I said, if you throw down a green draw two, I can throw down a red draw 2. You gotta pick them bitches up.
Right.
But I can't throw down no damn draw 4.
Nah, you got draws and draws, my nigga.
Nigga,
That's some bullshit.
We threw down any draw on any draw, and if we had specialty cards like skips and reverses, you could throw them bitches on there too.
Oh god,
Now I would do that.
Yeah.
Come on, skip reverse, back to me.
No.
Draw 4. Fuck.
Throw them on top of the draws to keep going back and forth until somebody runs out of a draw, reverse, or a skip and just had a fucking number.
Oh no, y'all bullshit.
Yeah, bro. I had to draw 64 cards once. 64 cards, and I was just like, all right, fuck this show. I'm done.
Yeah.
That's how you play Uno.
By the way, did you have tears in your eyes when you were drawing those cards?
I was fucking mad.
Yeah, then you know what? Then you
Man.
played it correctly.
That's fucking Thunderdome. God damn.
That's right.
If you don't make a kid,
I thought I was wrong. Look, you got me beat.
look, if you don't make a kid cry or quit out of pure anger at some point, you are not playing that game correctly.
Uno is a war of attrition. That's it, yo. That's it. You gotta make everybody quit, and you are the Uno left standing.
Right, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I feel like white people play it of like, I'm going to try to get out early. No. It's not about you getting out early. It's about making everyone else quit so that you are the last man
fuck
standing.
that shit.
That is the game.
I remember I remember being on
White
camp.
people play it like this. Black people play it.
Yo,
like
I remember motherfuckers on campus used to be pissed. Like dudes from out of town that never played pylon. Man, they was always like from the southern states. What y'all doing, man? We don't play this like back home. No, that's how we play.
Nigga.
Nah, yo.
Like, welcome to the North, King of the North. Draw 64.
Like matter of fact, it'd be like it's like a yellow 9. So he'd go to the pile and get. All right, I ain't got it. Like, all right, fuck you doing? You better keep fucking digging.
Right.
No.
Yeah, you better keep digging until you got something.
You pick one, man, and that's it. No, you keep digging till you find a yellow card or a fucking 9.
Oh, you guys keep digging. See, we never did that.
Yeah, no, we had 2 decks because you gotta keep going.
2?
You keep going till you
2 amateur. We play with no less than 4.
God damn.
We play with no less than 4 decks.
Where the fuck you living at?
A Belfort Road.
Shit, the county rough.
Yeah, bro.
Shit.
I thought that might have been a Preston Street.
Sitting in Old Court Middle School, fucking just keep picking until you get something. And yeah, 64 cards, yo. I was so fucking mad. I was so fucking mad.
Yeah, but when you get those 64 cards, you can unleash hell on everybody.
Right, and that's the fun of the game, yo. Like that's the fun of the game, yo.
Yeah, you're trying desperately to get out before this nigga gets another chance. You're like, oh shit.
Yo, you sitting there like this, like
Right, I'm sitting here like this.
Hold on, wait. You gotta stop the game. Let me get my cards in order. Hold up.
Right, I gotta put all my colors next to each other. I gotta put all my specials next to each other.
Right.
Yo,
Bow!
Yeah, I dropped them 5 at a time. If I got like a whole bunch of ones, boom, you getting all them shits. They done.
Yeah. we goldfish, nigga. Now that's how you play Uno.
Wow,
Again,
man.
if you are not making people visibly angry, if someone doesn't say fuck you, then you're not playing it.
Yo, there's nothing like the pure joy of watching somebody when they don't have a card, just digging. You sitting there like, yeah.
Say Uno again, nigga.
But yo,
Say it again.
One of the worst inventions they came up with is that switch hands card. Dude.
That must be in a new one.
That's a new one, Joe.
Switch hands.
Yeah. I'm
See, Michael would have loved that. Like,
yeah.
Bow, here you go.
right.
Then you sit there with that one card. Like, yeah, it's about to go down. All right, yeah, pick. Oh, switch hands. Give me your one card. Here, take my 26.
Oh my god, that's funny. All right, so Wyclef shows up wearing my grandmother's turban.
Wearing what Nick Cannon wears now.
I know they my Drake be wearing.
Why are dudes doing this? Why is this a thing?
I don't know.
Why do dudes wear old lady turbans?
I'm woke.
Is that what it means? You're trying to keep all the few brain cells you have left trapped in there?
Yeah,
they don't escape?
So Wyclef is Beyonce's turn, right? Rod Digger and Joy Bryant, they got, success and joy and happiness and riches and all that. And
chlamydia.
And Wyclef is like, all right, it's your turn, Beyonce. Ooh, I don't know if you want to do this. And Beyonce is like, nigga, give me these cards. I know what I'm doing. Bam, death. Oh, shit. What? Bam, death, sorrow. Oh, shit. Bam, fucking despair. Like,
reverse.
Right.
Reverse. Skip back to me. It's just like reverse
skip, broken neck. Goddamn.
So, change hands. Oh, shit. What's really funny is in this tarot card reading, like most tarot cards is just like a symbol and people know what they mean, right? Like you're a tarot card reader. This one, for the audience, because the audience is stupid. It says sorrow, death, trip and fall. Like it actually has the words across, which is hilarious to me.
So after this enlightening visit to the tarot card reader,
hold on, wait, the cards,
Beyonce decides to change her life around, right? And she's like, yo, I gotta live life for me because I'm gonna die. So I gotta live life for me. I'm gonna die one day, so I gotta live life for me. Fuck that nigga that I dragged all the way to California.
Yo, the special effects on the cards, the floating cards, him throwing them bitches like he Gambit.
Okay, but
I used to like WAP at one point, but when he started singing and doing his version of reggae,
I don't need that.
Yeah, I'm good. It all started with that goddamn Gone to November shit.
I like that song.
Of course you fucking did. Anyway.
If you didn't like that song, you're a hater.
Let's change our life.
Miller is looking for Hill, and Porter, that's the name of Hill's former partner, gives Hill the location of Hill and Carmen after receiving a chunk of change from Miller. Basically, he sold him out.
Yeah,
very much.
He sold his boy. He sold his friend out for a couple $100.
You're a rookie. You need money, don't you?
And we see at one point Beyonce going to a dress rehearsal for the next Blaze concert, to surprise him. Like, hey, Blaze, I'm here. I don't know how she was able to just get backstage, but more on that later. And
security is a little lax. A little bit.
Yeah, she meets with him and is like, hey, here's my manager, and I'm real happy to see you and all that shit, right? And
yeah, because apparently he's been talking about her a lot, which is weird.
Yeah, it's kind of odd.
Man, she really puts it on dudes, and she didn't even sleep with him, and he's out here like, no, Beyonce's the greatest thing ever. His manager's like, nigga, chill.
What the fuck is a Beyonce?
Yeah, exactly.
At one point, Reagan Gomez Preston's character calls Hill up and is like, yo, Miller looking for you, yo. And he was like, all right, bet. Thanks for looking out for me, even though I treated you like fucking garbage.
I hate you, but I care.
I hate you, though, but I'm going to warn you because I don't want you to die, even though I hate you. Yeah. Nah, yo, if I hate you, you can go ahead and die. I'll be fine.
Goddamn.
You see the kind of person he is?
He's consistent, though.
There you go.
I appreciate it.
I mean, that's true.
I mean, look, that's all I'm asking from people is just to be consistent. Be consistent in your fuckery and your nonsense. Yeah, we're winding down, folks, because I'm getting tired. At one point, we see Beyonce in a bathtub because she gets into an argument with Hill and is like, I gotta live life for me. Fuck you, nigga. And he's like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, the whole reason I'm in California is for you. It's like,
she was like, yeah, but you broke though.
Yeah, right. You a broke boy though, so
you ain't found a job yet, so that tells me you don't want to be with me.
Right. You ain't trying to support me.
Fucking probation.
You ain't trying to support me in my endeavors.
Right. You can find a job. People get around the system.
Right. She literally said that shit. You can find a job even though you on probation because people get around and say, nah, yo, fuck you.
In other words, sell drugs.
Right.
But okay, here's my thing. People wonder, like,
he should have called Jody.
Yeah.
Jody, what you doing, man? Need some dresses.
But people wonder why Beyonce is with Jay-Z. This is why. Because Jay-Z has enough money to be like, no, we good. Everybody else is like, well, I'm trying to get a job. And she's like, if you want to be with me,
you got to pay my bills.
Yeah.
Pay my telephone bills.
I'm an independent woman. I don't need anybody.
If you can, maybe we can chill.
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
So you and me are through. That's basically what she said. That's basically what she said.
What year did that song come out?
What year did that song come out? Bills, bills, bills. What year did bills, bills, bills come out? Because this is on brand. So yeah, anyway.
1999.
Ah, shit.
My Google is very good.
So,
So she was like, "Yo, I got this character. I did a song about this movie once. Don't worry
like
about
this
it.
is, don't worry. I've
I
been
don't.
method before.
I'll do method acting.
Right.
Hold on. Let me open this book.
Bills or Scrubs? You gotta pick a song.
Scrubs.
Yeah, I'm going with Bills.
I'm going with Bills.
I'm only going with Scrubs because it spawned the greatest nigger response. No pigeons.
No pigeons.
Yeah,
All right.
Those Scrubs pissed me off.
that shit was offensive.
If you live at home with your mama, bitch, I'm at school. Shit.
I mean, it is offensive. Like, and also Bills is offensive. Pay my bills, and then but you just did a song called "Independent
But it
Woman."
was rocking though. That's what
Yeah, she almost got killed by an old stereo. That's
So yeah, she's sitting in this bathtub, and her friends come in, and she gets out the tub, and all of a sudden the radio falls in and electrocutes the water, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, was that meant for me?" Now I have the resolve to do whatever the fuck I want to do because I was supposed to die just then, right?
YOLO.
So
Is this the first Final Destination movie?
Ah.
Is this the prequel?
Don't insult Final Destination.
This is the prequel. Isn't it?
So we cut to Hill. He's looking at TV, and he sees he's watching MTV or whatever, and he sees
Can TV even get cable?
don't look like it.
Nigga, that does not.
That shit got scan lines and all that shit on it. So yeah, he sees an interview with Blaze, and Blaze is standing there with Carmen. And what's his name is he calls up his boy from Philadelphia and is like, "Hey, yo, best friend who would never sell me out for anything. Can you believe that bitch left me for a rapper?" And he's like, "Yeah, I can kind of believe it, but
Nigga,
you need
did
to
you hear the
fuck
song, Bills? I mean, like, she said that shit. No?
And he was like, "Yo," he was like, "Yo, I love her, yo." And it's like, maybe you don't, yo. Maybe you should just kind of leave her alone. He's like, "Nah, yo, I need to find her, and I'm gonna go over there to 1313 Mockingbird Lane in Los Angeles, 90210, and that's where I'm gonna be." And it's like, all right, well, bye. And then he calls up, and then his partner calls up. His partner calls up and it says, "Hey, Miller, I got an address for where he's gonna be tonight, right now.
Is
us
it-
being in Philadelphia,
Right, okay.
and them being in California."
He was like, "Don't worry, I got a 5-hour flight. It's fine." I
was
rented a
wondering-
seat on the Concorde.
Yo,
to get
I
over
was
there.
wondering, like, hold up. So was he in LA now when dude called him?
I mean, he had to be, right? He had to be.
Then he had the cop bar.
No, I like to think he was still in Philly when he called him.
You know what? He probably was.
In Philly on his way to New York when he called him.
So, you know what? He was in the air.
Turn around, nigga.
He was in the air. Yeah. That's what we'll say. So at the Blaze concert, right? We at the Blaze concert, and Blaze, who is obviously a blood, judging by his red headband and red glove.
Yo, Dalvin is tearing the stage up right now, man. He's killing it.
And he's doing his Blaze thing, right? And
Sean John TikTok.
And we see Beyonce and Rod Digger and Joy Bryant backstage, and all of a sudden we see Hill. Do we see Hill or Miller first? I don't know. I can't remember.
I think it's Hill.
Yeah, Hill shows up first.
Yeah.
Hill shows up backstage. How the hell did that happen? I don't know.
I'm a former police officer. Let me in.
Yo, Blaze dances are horrible, man.
And they are. And
Blaze reminds me of, what was it? I Love New York. Remember the two brothers on there? The one who died.
Yeah. The fucking Stallionaires and shit.
Yeah, the
Fucking
Stallionaires. Chance. Yeah,
Yep.
Chance the Rapper. Like, that was the original Chance the Rapper. That guy died, which is really unfortunate.
No, wait. Was the Chance?
Yeah, Chance died.
Real died. Chance is alive. Chance was the younger brother. Real was the one that had like the goddamn not weed, but like the perm and shit.
I thought it was Chance that died. But either way, those guys, the Stallionaires.
And yes, I did have that Sean John tank top. I had 3 because I had to be on point and have options.
Wow.
When I wore my shit outside.
Kamal Givens. Not to be confused with Real the Rapper. Yeah, I guess that guy's still alive. But his brother, I guess, is dead.
Wait, so which one died? Real, right?
I don't know.
Oh, shit,
I don't know. Maybe they're both dead. Oh, Ahmad. Ahmad is the one who died. 2015 of colon cancer, which is really sad. Anyway, go ahead.
So we are almost fucking done. So what's his name? Hill pulls Carmen aside and is like, "I love you, girl." And Miller's coming after us. He's coming after me, and he's coming after us because I know some shit about him that he did to a boy man that he illegally arrested, right?
Little Shad.
And he's gonna come after you to get to me. And Carmen is like, "Nigga, shut up, yo. Like,
I'm wearing this prom dress.
I'm going to a quinceañera. Like, get the fuck out of here, yo." And meanwhile, Miller came and he was able to get backstage because he flashed a badge. At least that makes some sort of sense.
I'm here to protect people.
And he climbs up he gets up on the rafters like Sting, and he sees Carmen and Hill arguing. So he pulls out a gun with a silencer on it, and he fires. Okay, all right.
Don't count the bullets.
Hill comes and he's got a gun, right?
Yep.
With the expressed intent of murdering Hill, right? Miller does, right? He has a gun with the express intent of murdering this man, right? He takes the gun and he aims it, and he sees Hill and Miller sees Hill and Carmen arguing, and he shoots 2 shots, right? He shoots 2 shots, and he, instead of hitting Hill, he hits Carmen in the back, right?
Right.
2 shots.
Yeah.
2.
And they
Right?
are dead on.
They're dead on shots, right? He keeps shooting. He's like, "Oh shit, I missed." He pulls the trigger again. Click, click, click. He had 2 bullets.
That's all he had time to pack. That's all he had time to pack. 2 bullets
in a 9mm.
He had 2 bullets and a 9mm. And keep this in mind, and we hear him click, 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 okay?
That's 5.
All right? There's no more bullets in the gun, right? So Hill is like, "Oh shit, the love of my life is dead. Look up there. Miller did it." So he rushes up there, right?
Right.
Miller pulls out the gun
Again.
points it at Hill, and says, "Yeah, I got you now, bitch. Don't come and don't come closer, or I'ma shoot." What's the name comes closer, and and Miller pulls the trigger. Nigga, you know you didn't have any fucking bullets. What are you doing?
My question is, not only did he not have any bullets, but why did he only put a clip with 2 bullets in it?
Why?
Like, you fill the clip. It'd be one thing. This movie has literally the exact opposite problem of an action movie, where they have a 9mm and they use the gun 400 times and never reload. He underloads his gun. In the history of movies, no one has put too few bullets.
All right, no, wait. So this is what I figured out has happened. It's not the fact that he underloaded it. This is why you had to let the story breathe. We didn't get to see this portion. For him to make his way to the rafters and to that stage, he had to shoot his way through the club.
He had to kill 7 other people.
He had to make his way through that bitch, shoot everything and get
shoot his way through the club, and then show his badge to the bouncer.
Yeah, no, that's all.
That's professional courtesy. Hey, what's up, bro?
Yo, why'd you shoot that guy? Well, I'm a cop. So.
Oh, carry on.
Are you good?
Need some more bullets? No, I think I'm good.
So the 2 of them get into a fight, right? And Hill is like, "You killed her. You killed the woman that I love, who I only had sex with twice, but I love her." And
she totally just played me out for fucking fake ass genuine.
Right. So they get into a fight. Hill throws Miller off of the rafters, and he dies.
Mankind and shit.
Right, and he dies. Right.
Hell in a cell. My God.
He dies. Everybody calls the cops. Right, and they're like, "Hey, put your hands behind your head, Hill." Right, and as he goes down, he puts his hands behind his head and he gets down on his knees in this weird slow motion, right? And as he's doing that, the entire movie recaps itself.
And I fast forwarded.
The entire fucking movie.
I hung in there.
The entire
No, I was like, I already heard these terrible rap moments when I was doing this and I was on probation, but you didn't understand what probation meant. And I was in jail with a little kid, which was weird. I don't understand what I was doing there. All right, relax.
But they were telling you twice because the shit was nice. You gotta get on board, my man. It's Bryce. What was
the point of this? What was the point of this?
Like, I just sat there.
Was it because the film was only 120 minutes and they needed another 10 fucking minutes?
You know what though? I got scared for a minute. You know,
are you acting like that could not have been a creative decision solely based on that?
I'm not gonna lie. I got scared for a minute. Like when most was on the rafters, I'm looking at the time. I'm like, yo, that's not a lot of time left. Oh shit! Like, is this gonna be a fucking 2-parter? Like, no, like they gotta wrap this bitch up. I'm not watching the second part of this shit.
Nigga, they recapped the entire movie.
In case you forgot, 'cause it was so dense. There was so much information.
Like, this is
like Memento.
This is not. They recap the entire movie. What's his name gets charged for the murder of the 2 people, and then we cut back to the narrator, played by the Brat. And
so nobody's gonna dust for prints on the gun.
Nah, fuck that.
Nah, you ain't do none of that shit.
No ballistics.
And then this movie got the nerve to have a goddamn blooper reel.
Yo, I laughed my ass. Mike,
I didn't even. Dude, isn't that the whole movie?
Yo, when I saw that alleyway, I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't no way in hell they got a B-roll. No bullshit, they got one.
Yep.
Look, they got a moment of him standing in front of a green screen. I wouldn't even have known that.
The one with Bow Wow and Most was kind of funny though.
Nah, yo, none of this shit was funny. None of this shit was funny.
We'll find it.
I fucking hated this movie, man. I really hated it. This is bad.
Oh man,
this is horrible. And goddamn it, Robert Townsend, you need to be a fucking ashamed of yourself.
He's not.
He's not.
He's proud of it.
He's proud of it.
He tweeted that he's proud of this movie when Netflix announced that they were going to, when Strong Black Lead, the black wing of Netflix, announced that they were going to put this movie on Netflix.
Hey, by the way, Mr. Townsend, I don't share these thoughts. I think you are a great director and a writer.
Yeah, that nigga directed
Dorian Christian on Instagram. Yeah,
this dude's like,
I love Hollywood Shuffle.
Okay.
And look, I don't even hate Hollywood Shuffle.
I don't think it's great. But I think it's a product of its time. I think back then it was great.
Where's my bitches?
Yo, this movie is terrible, yo. This movie is terrible. Man. And look, it's not even like an ironic terrible. It's not good bad. It's just bad.
Yeah.
This thing actively got on my nerves.
I'm glad you picked it.
Oh man.
I hope y'all are happy, man.
So after this show ends, we're gonna do a recap. And then it's going to be a B-roll.
We're going to do a recap of the whole entire episode that we just did. All right, look, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. So if there's anything you have to say, speak now, forever hold your peace. You can end the show right now as far as I'm concerned.
I think that's it.
All right.
I think it was fun. Time to get back out in the sun, have a little time. Maybe shoot a gun.
Shut up.
Shut up. He just sounds like just jump over the table and start fighting.
I swear to God. Yo.
All right, that was it for episode.
Lyrics, Micah.
Yo, this.
That is it for episode 154. Carmen, a hip hopera, and we will see you guys next week for another preview episode.
Yeah, bye. God damn it.
You're watching the Black on Black Cinema YouTube channel. Make sure you check out our full reviews of black movies, past and present. And every other week, we do a preview episode where we talk about a random topic that affects the black community.